platform. Oh,
Yes! Hey!
Much too much.
Much too much.
Much too much.
Much too.
So just take half. That's the risk of what we're doing here. Naughty little guys. Good morning everyone from my hotel in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I think I've finished the big transit. It's been long days getting from Georgia to Uzbekistan, around the Caspian Sea, and especially because one border closed, it took how many days? About seven to get from Tbilisi to Tashkent. And now I want to slow down. I could make it in 2 days to the rendezvous point for the China transit, which is a lot slower than the one I've been doing so far. And in those 3 weeks I want to see how far I get going on the Pamir highway up in the high mountains in Tajikistan. So I think I plan a little route to Tajikistan and afterwards to Kyrgyzstan. That takes in the mountains, some nice mountain lakes, and that involves, well, there's still going to be travel days there, but staying longer in one place quite often, and doing, let's say, 4 hours a day instead of 7, 8, 9. So yeah, that's the plan for the next I think almost 3 weeks. Go to the premieres and hopefully through the premieres, and in the meantime just have a nice breakfast, work on videos for you guys, do a bit of studying what's to do and what not to do when traveling in Tajikistan, and just enjoy myself. I think that always works so far, but taking a little bit more time at certain places and not being very tired every night and just crashing in my bed. That's the plan, what we're going to do now. First, nice breakfast, good coffee. No more the instant stuff that usually was there in Kazakhstan. In the next chapter. These guys are gonna trade me my Tajik money now. Okay. show me?
Okay, please don't tell me I'm not sure. Beş, on, 8. 370, 380, 15, 10, 8.
Yep. Thank you.
Tajik.
We've made it to Kujand, first stop in Tajikistan. Never been before here in Tajikistan, so it's always good to visit new countries. Ride was fine. Border crossing on the Uzbek side was a bit tricky. Had to wait 90 minutes for passport control. Chaotic scenes over there, but apart from that, everything went fine. I think the rest of the border crossing total was 30 minutes, and that was just good going. Easy ride, just 3 hours, and now it's time to explore the city here. Behind me you can see the beautiful hotel next to the river. The exterior of the hotel is beautiful. Interior, as it goes here, is okay. What I want to do now is just explore the city and see what kind of sights we have. Next to the hotel is a beautiful park, and the old town is just on the other side. So that's where I'm going now. This is the entrance to the park. Nice and green. Well, not too many tourists about, but I think you can expect that here in Tajikistan. Maybe I'll meet a few, maybe there won't be any tourists here, but the tourist infrastructure, also the train over there, still is here. Here we have the old city fortifications with the beautiful ornate door over there. Assalamu alaikum. Enjoying some local music here in the center of town. Theater on one side. The park I just visited on the other side. In the old town. The next museum. I think I'm just gonna have a look over there. See what's going on. It's always an interesting sign. All of Aryan civilization. These marble murals are quite nice. I'd say even impressive. Very big room. And I think this is a little map. Maybe I'm wrong. Of course, it's always difficult to see what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is a map. See the rivers, see the different seas. I think this is the Arabian Peninsula. I think this is the entrance to the fortress. It's been the only door that's open so far. So probably need to buy a ticket here. From inside the fortress. It's also a nice park, good open area. Things lots have been rebuilt, and a beautiful domed entrance hall to something which I'm going to check out next. It does resemble the same structure. I think this is quite new actually. The sun's shining, sun is on the wrong side now. I think this all is quite new. The colours are not so bright because rain is threatening. I'll get a bit closer so you can see the mosaics and the beautiful entrance where people are posing now. Beautiful, on camera. Everybody say
How are you, my friend?
And now for the official photo.
Yes.
There you go. all new.
Kamal Khujandi name.
Yeah?
Name Kamal Khujandi.
Timur was
Hey.
Yeah. And how old is this building? Looks pretty new.
more than 1400 years.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
Cool. I think this is how I expected the fortifications to look in a more original state. This is all from Timur's time. Pretty much restored, but still, these fortifications were always here. And I heard the school group claim that Timur was born in this area. So I'll have to look it up if it's true or not. It's a good story. The museum was also about first Genghis Khan's time here. Of course, he invaded this area. And afterwards, Timur's rule, which is also what you see in Samarkand, and that explains the resemblance of the structure here and the one in Samarkand. Good morning from Tajikistan. Still here in Kuyant today, and we're up for a beautiful drive to the capital over some very high mountain passes. I think 2 passes are over 3,300 meters high. So that also always means I'm worried about snow. See what happens. I think it's okay, but it's also rainy season here. So we got some overnight rain. I never know what that means on top of the mountains. Roads should be good. It's the only toll road here in Tajikistan, and motorcyclists are exempt, so that's good. It does mean, like yesterday, you have to go a sneaky path around, but that's apparently the way it goes here. On the way there are also some nice sights, so I'm looking forward to a very nice day combining riding and sightseeing in one go. But it'll be a kind of long day. I think it's going to be 6-7 hours before I hit the Shamba. Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful. Can I? It's okay?
Okej, okej. Fransi Angelat Kodati.
Uh,
Nederlandia. Nederlandia.
Galandia.
Вот это мой это. Вот это.
Ooh. Just gonna. This is the guy that let me in and is helping me out here. And the reason to visit the shrine is the beautiful ceiling paintings, which I'm not sure you can see it's the light, but it's a beautiful sight. Town itself is so old, it's dating back to Alexander the Great, but this is typical Islamic times. It's in good condition even though it's wood. I love it. He tells me to wait for something, not sure what, but surprises are always good. Yeah. Ooh, too much.
Much too much.
Much too much.
Much too.
So just take half. So, thank you. A little bit unavoidable, all the attention. But let's check out this madrasa here. See if I do. Hello. That's the Timur Light Gate. And this is the peaceful little madrasa here. Go through the. This is the inside of the dome. No, I'm not entering, probably a mosque. Okay. Just following her, it's better. Keep your hands off it, but that's the risk of what we're doing here. Naughty little boys. Boys will be boys. After visiting the religious sites in East Ravshan, time for some samosa lunch, traditional here, and then up into the mountains for the next stops.